Hello everyone, I'm Vika Vinogradova. This is the Lazy Bones Recipes channel, and I'm here with a selection of ideas for what you can prepare for a festive table, so that it's quick, simple and yet very tasty. Let's start with the hot dishes. I suggest making the simplest but divinely delicious pork ribs. For the recipe, you will need about 400 grams of pork. Cut off any excess fat and bones, if there are any, and slice into small pieces. They need to be well beaten, salted and peppered. And now we prepare the simplest marinade. Few tablespoons of sour cream and a teaspoon each of mustard and sharp paprika. We also add dried or fresh garlic here. Stir and soak each piece in the marinade. The pieces are thin, so the meat marinates well in an hour, but if you want, you can marinate it overnight and leave it in the refrigerator all night. Next, in a separate bowl, break an egg and mix it with a tablespoon of water. Pour flour into another bowl. First, dip the marinated meat in the egg, then roll it well in the flour. Fry on a well-heated skillet with enough vegetable oil for about 4 minutes on each side. During this time, the pork will be fully cooked and it will remain juicy and tender inside. The marinade is also delicious. It turns out to be a very beautiful hot dish. By the way, I ordered the pork from the Farmer's Meat Company. You can pre-order from them and they will cut the meat early in the morning and deliver it to your home or cottage on the same day. That is, everything is as fresh as possible. Moreover, the delivery is absolutely free. I ordered an assortment of pork and veal on the bone. There's even 12 kilograms of meat here. This is very convenient because you can order meat once a month and it's always available at home. You won't have to waste time and go looking for where to buy good meat. Here you have pork belly, chicken breast, steak, ribs and other parts. Moreover, they don't just have beef, but specifically veal from young calves that are not even a year old. I also ordered pork shashlik, Krakow sausage, milk sausages and sulugoni, especially as all product prices are quite reasonable. Moreover, the meat undergoes certification. It is without chemicals and preservatives, so you don't have to worry about the quality of the products. And overall, there is a very wide range of both meat and semi-finished products. Sausages, various cutlets, cheeses, kupati, byproducts are delivered to the central part of Russia. And what's very convenient, you only pay upon receipt. That is, if something suddenly doesn't suit you, you can refuse and not pay. In general, really good quality, service, everything is convenient. I'll leave a link to their online store where you can place an order in the video description, especially since my viewers will be waiting for a special gift when placing an order. With the promo code Vinogradova, you will receive a roasted turkey breast as a gift. So follow the link and order real farm meat. And I also have a fantastic recipe for beef stew for you. That was absolutely fantastic. It includes a tasty sauce. When I made it, all the guests were delighted. We salt the piece of beef, pepper it, and smear it with mustard. We smear it on both sides. If you have time, leave it to marinate for an hour or two. We heat up the skillet, add vegetable oil, and fry the meat literally for a minute on each side to seal in all the juices. Then we reduce the heat and cook for about 3 to 4 minutes on each side until golden brown. After that, we transfer to a baking dish, place a piece of butter on top, cover with foil and bake until done for about 30 minutes, depending on the size of the meat and the desired degree of doneness. Then give the meat 5 to 10 minutes to rest after baking, and in the meantime make a very quick sauce. Gently chop a bunch of mint, slice the green onion. In a bowl, mix the sour cream and greens. Squeeze out a clove of garlic, salt and pepper it. Such a sauce goes great with meat. The beef turns out incredibly juicy and tender. And in combination with the sauce, it's simply divine. After handling the hot dishes, let's proceed to the appetizers. I'll show you some very beautiful appetizing rolls. They're prepared in minutes. You'll need bread for the snack. We remove crusts and thin out bread slices by rolling them. Then it was handy to roll up the rolls from it. We spread cream cheese on the surface. We lay out the sprigs of dill. It's better to cut it into slices right away to simplify the cooking process. And we lay out a strip of Korean-style carrots. You don't need to put too much, about 1/3 of a spoonful, so the filling doesn't fall out of the roll later. We roll it up. The bread holds its shape beautifully. You can prepare it ahead, wrap it, and remove just before serving. Just before serving it on the table, all that's left is to quickly decorate it. We spread the surface with melted cheese. Only the top part, not everything. We cut the rolls in half. It's better to make a slanting cut. It will look more appealing. We top it off with a bit more seaweed, Korean style. It instantly makes the snack festive. Thanks to the carrot, the usual combination of processed cheese and ham becomes many times tastier and more interesting. Well, since I'm filming this video in the summer, I want to make some light snacks. I'll show you some really cool tartlets with squids. We're boiling the eggs. We're slicing fresh cucumbers. The thinner the better. You need about as many cucumbers as eggs. And you need the same volume of squids. It's easiest to just get ones that are ready to eat, so you don't have to bother with cleaning and boiling them. I have the most ordinary canned squid. We also cut it into thin slices. We season all the ingredients, fill them with mayonnaise or thick sour cream, mix them, and spread them under a small dish. The snack is very summery and unbelievably tasty. And I also know a stunning recipe for eggplant snacks. It is also made very, very quickly, while it is very tasty, quite unusual in appearance. I suggest you prepare it. You'll need a large eggplant, sliced. We salt it and wait 10 minutes for the salt to extract the extra moisture. Meanwhile, we chop the greens finely. You can use dill, parsley or cilantro, like I do. We added 200 grams of cream cheese into the bowl. We add the greens, squeeze out a clove of garlic. We grate 2 boiled eggs on a fine grater and also add them to the filling. We mix everything. We return to the eggplants. We pat them dry from the droplets of water and fry them on a well-heated frying pan with enough vegetable oil. We fry them until golden brown on both sides. We cool the eggplants and begin the appetizer preparation. We put the filling on one slice, then place another slice of eggplant on top. We put the remaining filling on top in the center. Garnish with greens, ready to serve. Roasted eggplants go very well with the cheese filling. You get such a light and yet flavorful appetizer. For those who like something a little more hearty, I'll show you a really cool quick salad that's made with roasted sausage. Insanely aromatic, unbelievably tasty. Despite its high calorie and fat content, it's okay to treat yourself during a holiday. Dice 7 ounces of sausage. I took cervelat, but any smoked sausage will do. Cut 1 small sweet pepper into cubes as well. For spiciness, if desired, you can take a small hot pepper. I have a chili pepper from which we remove the seeds. It's best to taste a piece of pepper for spiciness, as some are milder, others hotter. Adjust the quantity based on your preference. You will also need a red onion. We also cut it into cubes. I used a quarter of a regular head. Add a few leaves of Chinese cabbage, fill with mayonnaise, and everything is ready. The salad is very spicy from the pepper and onion. Indeed, it's incredibly tasty, tangy, a great snack for any drinks. The next salad is more for lighter alcoholic drinks, and it's very unusual. With shrimp, it has such an interesting combination. It turns out to be sour-sweet. Generally, you should try it too. We clean the shrimp, remove the digestive tract, and pat dry any excess moisture. I have king prawns here, but in principle you can take the usual small ones. We sprinkle them with vegetable oil, salt them, and fry them in a well-heated pan for literally a couple of minutes on each side. You will also need an avocado. We cut it, remove the pit, scoop out the pulp, and slice it. We halve the lime and squeeze its juice. I used the same first half. We prepare lime and salt the avocado. We lay out the salad leaves on the plate. I took the mixture. We lay the avocado over the greens. Sprinkle with vegetable oil and slice the peach. We also messily arrange it on the plate. The peach goes incredibly well with the shrimp. We also lay the shrimp on the plate, sprinkling them with the remaining lime juice. I used the same first half. We arrange the cilantro leaves, they'll spice up the salad. And that's it, such beauty is ready. Your guests will surely be intrigued by this unusual salad and ask for the recipe. And yet it's so light, summery, classy. Best wishes, guys. Thanks for watching the video. Wishing you all the very best.